Davanti HR Solutions, GAP, Gold Analysis Planning, making the most of your market salary surveys. Welcome to Davanti HR Solutions. Davanti has been in business for over 20 years. One of Davanti's primary goals is to help companies find and implement the right tools to successfully manage their workforce. In today's ultra-competitive landscape, organizations must be willing to look at each component of their business to ensure they are receiving maximum benefit for each dollar invested. One area no organization can afford to ignore is the cost of labor. For most, this component represents one of the largest, if not the largest expense on an organization's balance sheet. The Market Salary Survey. Today, more and more organizations are turning to market salary surveys as a way to review and validate their cost of labor. Why do companies and organizations use salary surveys? Market salary surveys provide a way to compare your organization to your respective industry to get an objective view on what labor costs should be. In many organizations, employees are being given more responsibility and expected to do more. Employees, in return, want and expect equitable and objective decisions on their pay. It's important for organizations to be able to show how they arrive at their remuneration decisions. All organizations have a basic goal: to pay the right amount for any given position. Most organizations understand that a pay rate that is too low will lead to higher turnover rates, and this causes difficult and unpredictable problems. Pay rates that are too high creates a different set of problems. A too high wage scale will lead to the inability to provide pay incentives to increase performance. The organization's competitive position is threatened due to excessive cost structures. In all cases, organizations must provide justification and transparency for their remuneration decisions. Using salary surveys give organizations the ability to objectively compare their pay rates to those in the industry to determine if their labor costs are in line and what possible decisions can be made to improve market position. What can GAP do for you? Davanti HR Solutions provides GAP Gold Analysis Planning. GAP can help you answer the difficult questions of what is my internal equity and how do I justify my labor cost. GAP will dramatically improve your ability to effectively analyze the results from a single salary survey or multiple salary surveys. The tools provided by GAP will allow you to make your remuneration strategy transparent. Using GAP, you have access to an independent analysis toolset. This ensures you have a consistent view for analysis when comparing multiple salary survey results. A set of powerful graphical tools. The strong visual tool set gets you instant recognition of problems or successes within your data. View multiple types of market salary survey results. With the ability to look at the different types of survey results, you're not tied to any particular survey provider. Access to a configurable range of employee information without the need to leave the GAP environment. This gives you the ability to conduct detailed analysis immediately. GAP is designed to improve your productivity because it was created by professionals who do what you do. GAP's primary analysis tools. Each of the following tools provides you with a specific view to your data. The organizational chart. This is a typical org chart, but it can easily be configured to represent whatever structure makes sense for your analysis. It can then be used to quickly identify internal equity disparities by department. The ranking analysis chart. This chart will allow you to see your company's data on a spreadsheet view that can then be compared to one or many survey results. Point value analysis. This tool utilizes a regression line and scatter diagrams to view your organization's data. It also gives you the ability to overlay one-to-many market salary survey results to analyze your company's position with respect to the market. Grade value analysis. This tool allows you to compare grades or bands. Your company's data is represented with a series of bar charts. Each bar represents a band. Multiple market salary survey results can be overlaid so that, as before, you can easily identify your organization's position as it relates to the market. Using the org chart. The first view we see is the data sheet view. This represents all of the employees and positions' remuneration data we want to track. The first two columns are what we use to build the org chart. By manipulating the values in the boxes, we can control what box is the parent or is above another box. Switching to the org chart view, we see a standard-looking org chart except for the colors. These different colors display internal equity. Colors assigned are red for below range, green in range, and blue is above range. Looking over the org chart, potential problems with departments stand out as the entire department is colored red or blue. The ranking analysis chart. The ranking analysis chart provides us with a spreadsheet-like view that allows easy identification of positions that are below, at, or above range. We see that as we scroll across, we can compare the company to one or many market salary survey results. The columns titled Q1, Median, Q3 have colored flags. As before, red is below range, green is in range, and blue is above range. An added value to this chart is its ability to double as a simple report writer. You can, with just a few clicks, completely reconfigure the look and output of the chart to show just the data you would like to represent. Any view you create can be exported as an Excel sheet. The Point Value Analysis Tool. If your survey returns the results in the form of points, you'll be able to use the Point Value Analysis tool. This tool relies on the regression line as the primary visual aid. Using this tool, the company's average pay line is represented as a regression line. We see points along the x-axis and salaries on the y-axis, although this can be reconfigured as needed. The main line represents the company's average pay line. The two dashed lines on either side represent a range above or below the average the organization feels is acceptable. The range is easily configured to meet each organization's needs. The regression line is combined with the scatter diagram. The scatter diagram shows clusters of points occurring along the line. These points represent individual jobs. Using these two tools together makes it very easy to identify potential problems with internal equity for any given position. The organization can now graphically view the internal equity of any job, but how does the organization's remuneration schedule compare to the market? To do this, we can add what is called a market overlay. This chart overlays an average pay line from the market on top of the organization's average pay line. Now the organization's position relative to the market is graphically represented. The green solid line represents the market average pay line, and the dashed black lines represent the range of the market. As with the ranking tool, we can overlay one-to-many market salary survey results, so a decision is not based on the results of one survey. You can even load the same survey for multiple years to identify trends in the market. A problem with the regression line analysis is clustering of points. This can throw off the accuracy of the line. The demo provided shows just this problem, a large clustering of points around certain levels. The problem is the clusters tend to skew the average and can cause some jobs to look out of range when they are not. To solve this problem, the point analysis tool implements a function called junction points. These are added to break the line and cause the evaluation to become more accurate. Notice that a number of points that were way out of range before are now in range, much closer to in range. This is important because it can provide important clues to unusual situations that might not be expressed in the salary survey results. Now that you can see all of your jobs and where they fall on the line, what's the next step? Review the outlying points/jobs in more detail to look for additional information why these points are outside of the range. A great enhancement to the tool that allows for easy detailed analysis is the ability to simply click on one of the points and see who is assigned to that position. You can then do further analysis to determine if that remuneration amount makes sense for that individual or job. After clicking on the person's name on the right, you'll see another window display on the left. Within the window are links to additional information. These links and the information they connect to are completely configurable to meet each organization's needs. Grade Value Analysis. The Grade Value Analysis tool is a powerful and efficient tool to analyze a survey that results in grades or bands. This tool provides a simple but powerful graphical user interface that allows you to identify your organization's average pay line for each pay grade or band. It shows this with a series of bar charts with horizontal lines laid across them to represent the remuneration levels. As with the other tools, you may also add one-to-many survey results to show comparisons with the market. You can customize the chart to show only one bar, or you may add as many bars as you feel is useful to the analysis. To add a bar, select from the list that represents the grade or band you are analyzing, hit refresh, and the new bar is displayed on the chart. The Grade Value Analysis tool also allows you to dig into each area and perform detailed analysis of the individuals that are contained within the band. In the side window, the names associated with each band are visible. As with the Point Value Analysis tool, each name has a series of links that can contain any level of detail that the organization would like to configure with the tool to aid in analysis. Davanti HR Solutions. GAP Gold Analysis Planning. What you've seen is how GAP can be used to help you effectively answer the following difficult questions. What is my internal equity? And how do I justify my labor cost? GAP also helps you to quickly identify problems in your labor benefit strategy, identify how new pay programs can affect the organization's overall position relative to the market. Thank you for watching. You've been watching a presentation from Davanti HR Solutions on GAP, Gold Analysis Planning, making the most of your market salary surveys. To get more information, go to www.davanti-hr-solutions.com.